Hey guys, and welcome to In the Stew. I'm your host DejahBoo, and I got my co-host Matt here today, and my boy Mike Ruga in the building. Hey, coming all the way from New Jersey.
Facts, Eastwick.
Hey, shout out your city. All right, so to get this interview started, go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm based as I'm called like a IG comedian to others, but I call it just like a actor on the rise.
Right.
Because what we do in our skits is like acting, kind of.
Right.
You know.
So how did it start? Where did your name Mike Ruga come from? Is that your real name or?
It's my middle name.
Okay. Like the whole thing?
Rugalio.
Okay.
Makes sense.
My last name's Flores.
Okay.
So it's like Mike Rugalio Flores.
Okay.
So I just, kept it short for Mike Ruga.
Okay. All right. I fuck with that.
It sounded better than Mike Flores.
Right. I got a little to it. You feel me?
Yeah, Mike Ruga. Like, you from Spain? I'm like, yeah.
Right. Just go along with it.
In fact, I'll be lying. Yeah, I'm 30% Spain. Because supposedly that's a Spanish name. From Spain, from my mom's side.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
I mean, shit. Ride with it. Fake it till you make it. Shit. Everybody got a story.
No, facts.
So when we were talking about off air, you said that you started off as an artist, right?
Facts.
So tell us your journey as an artist before you became an Instagram comedian.
Well, in Elizabeth, there's a lot of rappers out there, so I decided to I was always back in the early 2000s, everybody wants to be a rapper, right? But I was actually good at it, battling in high school. I was on my 8 Mile shit, in the bathrooms, lunchrooms. But I was actually good though. I wasn't and I would take on the older cats.
Right.
So my name already was buzzing around high school. Oh, you little Spanish poppy, you could rap.
Right.
Then I have these big ass seniors coming to lunch. I'm like, yo, where he at?
Right.
So that's how my name Mike Ruga started as the rap name.
Okay.
And then after high school, I started taking it serious and doing music videos and actually investing in myself. That's when I started learning what investing in yourself was.
Right.
And I realized it was, this is all not cap, but people do interviews, you got to pay for it.
Right.
You want to do this, you want to pay for it. You want to open up for this celebrity, you got to pay for it. So I'm like, all right. So I got myself a good ass 9 to 5.
Right.
And most of my checks would go straight to music.
Right.
And that's when I learned what it was to invest in yourself. And I was young as hell with a professional ass music video.
Right.
That's I would pay for it. It was $800.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I'll hit you back in 2 weeks.
Okay.
With my check.
Yeah. So I didn't care about clothes or Jordans or none of that. My thing was music. For me, a brand new recording microphone will make me cheesy.
Right.
Oof. I all my friends being in Kicks, USA or Foot Locker, I'd be at Guitar Center.
Right.
There we go. That's the spot.
Yeah,
that's the spot right there.
That mic. So I bought. But I started investing. I came out with my first music video called My City, and it blew up locally.
Right.
It was about Elizabeth.
Okay.
And it blew up locally, and I was known locally, and it took a lot of buzz everywhere. But then I started realizing I came out with my second one.
Right.
And it did, it hit good. But then I came out with a third music video. And I started realizing, damn, I'm investing all this money, but it's I'm not getting the same love in return.
Right.
So I was basically popular and broke.
Right.
So I was what the fuck? It's not, and then I had to pay for shows, pay for interviews.
Right.
I'll never forget, I had to pay one time $500 to get interviewed the same night as Raekwon.
What?
Yeah. And I remember paying for it. And the lady, I'm not gonna say her name, but the lady used his name so much, and that's how she got the 500 from people.
Right.
I got the interview at top, and with Raekwon, as the same night, right after Raekwon. That's dope. Hell yeah, here's my 500. I went and got interviewed, but Raekwon never showed up.
What?
So I was what the fuck?
I would have been hot.
I remember I DM'd him yo, that's fucked up, bro.
Right.
He probably looked at it I don't even know you.
Right.
He probably didn't even know.
Fuck?
That's hilarious.
Yes, but I started learning the game, how it goes.
Right.
I remember one time I wanted to get interviewed. This is 50. The person there, I'm not gonna say his name, but he was charging me 600. And I'm like, I bet. So if I use 600, I'm gonna have 200 to my name until next week. So and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it.
Right.
So I started realizing, this shit whack.
Right.
I'm not getting no in return. You go through personal shit, people don't care. They be like, yo, when's the next music video? For what? So you could just comment, it's dope, and keep it moving?
Right. What is that doing?
So I'm like, man, and then around that time, it was 2014. And 2015 came, and I'm like, still, like, I just didn't want to do it no more. But it was like, damn, that's my passion.
Right.
Overall, I just wanted to be an entertainer. And in high school, I was always known as that class clown who knew how to rap.
Right.
It was always, that would be attached to my name. Oh, he funny as fuck, but he could spit.
Right.
And, you know, so I'll always be that, the class clown that could rap. And then around that time, I'll always be in the same studio as Fat Boy.
Okay.
At the time, we called him Booby in Newark. So he'll always be in the same studio, and I would always like chop it up with him. And he was the same one, a rapper on the rise.
Right.
Not getting none in return. Nobody wanted to show him love. He was just a regular nigga from Newark, New Jersey.
Right.
And then we follow each other because we was always in the studio, so we ended up following each other. And I'm like, yo, I don't even want to use the same videographer, bro. That shit costs $800. And he was like, bro, use my man right here. He'll do it for $150.
Shit.
So I'm like, yo, Booby, I don't know, man. Like, I want a professional one. Like, this is my 4th music video. I'm not trying to downgrade. Nah, use my man. Trust me. So I ended up using his man, and it came out pretty good for $150. Like,
Right.
and that's how I met him. And then from there, I followed Fat Boy. And that same week, he started doing videos. And I'm like, yo, what this dude's on to something.
Right.
He started doing crazy shit. First, he started with his family.
Right.
Doing like dumb videos with his family. Then he took it public. Then I see him at the mall.
Right.
There's one where he stood up in the food court table like, I want everybody to listen.
Right.
I'm fat and I'm proud. I'm fat and I'm proud. And I'm looking at him like, oh shit, it's crazy. Like, yo, it's funny. Like, he started getting hella comments, hella views. And then that's when Worldstar kind of took him over, put him under the wing. And at the time, I didn't even know what Worldstar was. I'm like, oh, that's crazy. And I started seeing his shit literally in front of my eyes go from 4,000 to 5 to 6 to 10 to 20 to 30. Like, yo, what's going on with this kid?
Right.
And then I seen him in the studio next week. I'm like, yo, what's going on? He's like, bro, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's working.
Right.
I'm like, I don't get it. What's working? Like, yo, I just got booked in Florida just to show up to a club.
Oh shit.
I'm like, word? Like, yeah, bro. Like, and I'm hitting 30,000 now this week. I'm about to hit 100K by next month. Watch. And I kept watching what he was doing, but he was like, you know what, Ruga? I'm gonna do this because nobody in Jersey supporting me.
Right.
I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna release mad music.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, but I'm gonna stop at like 1 million. I'm like, once I hit 1 million followers, I'm gonna stop and just do music full time. And I'm like, well, that's a good idea. And then he did it, but then he just kept passing 1 million and just kept doing this thing, and then he just blew the fuck up from there.
I kind of like this right here.
Yeah, I kind of like this. I'm like, wait, hold up. I'm funny too.
Right.
So I'm like, you know what? It took me like a year to really take it serious. Like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna do it too. And then I remember Fat Boy was like, bro, you gotta like, you know, like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm the only one in Jersey doing it. I don't know if you could do it. You gotta be consistent.
Right.
I'm like, what you mean? Drop 3 videos a day. I'm like, I could do that.
Right.
But then I was like, damn, work got in the way. And then I was here in the gym. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna start doing it. And I used to do like 3 videos after work. I used to be tired after work.
Shit.
And then I used to hit the gym and then do videos. And I got to the point where I'll leave work and then do just videos and stop hitting the gym. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna hit the gym for 3 hours the next day since I missed today.
Right.
Then the next day will come out the videos. I'm like, nah, I'll hit the gym tomorrow for sure.
Right.
And it just got to the point where I just did work and videos, work videos, work videos, work videos, work videos. And I was just consistent as him.
Right.
And then by 2015, I took it serious.
Damn.
And then I just kept like going. I remember when I did a skit, in an hour it hit 1,000 views. I used to be mad soup.
Oh shit.
I used to call my boy like, yo, I just hit 1,000 views in an hour.
In 1 hour.
Right.
Hey.
In 1 hour, like, I'm lit.
That's beautiful right there.
Now I hit like 100,000. So it's like not even nothing, but it's crazy. Like those 2015 was the year I decided to like, you know what? He stopped at 1 million, but I'm gonna stop at 100,000.
Right.
And then do music. But then just like him, I hit 100,000. I didn't want to stop.
Right.
So I just kept going.
It just kept going.
And it's easy. Like, you know, like in my creativity, I learned a lot about myself. Like, I got a creative mind for these skits.
Right.
Yes, you do.
Which is why a lot of them go viral. So, but like I said, now I think I'm at a good point in my life where I could start doing music. Like I got a good, solid fan base.
Okay.
Where I'm gonna really start dropping. 100,000 wasn't. Back then I thought it was a lot, but nah.
But it's not.
Nah.
It's not. I can see it now. So when you first started, were you using Vine?
Nah, Vine just died.
Oh,
Okay.
that's when. Okay, so what you?
I did like 2 videos, and then that week it died. I'm like, fuck.
Well, there goes my motivation.
Yeah,
just out
fuck,
the
I'm
door.
done. Back to work.
Like that quick, huh?
So you started on Instagram then?
Yeah, off Instagram.
On Instagram.
Okay.
Do you remember your first video that you posted?
I started doing like what Fat Boy did. I started posting funny videos I already had, just in being out with my boys.
Right.
And like funny family videos, like for Thanksgiving.
Right.
There was one where I was, it was my birthday, and I stood on top of the dinner table and I was dancing. And my whole family was like, oh my, and I was just like vibing. I remember throwing that up, and people were like laughing. I'm like, what the fuck? You was lit. The next day I posted up another old video where, it was I forgot what it was, but it was like a personal video. But I started getting good responses.
Right.
Then I posted up another one, and it got to the point where people were like, yo, this is weird. They started seeing the transition.
Right.
And they would like hit my DM like, yo, you good? Like, cause I would only post like pictures and like videos of me chilling with bitches.
Right.
I was known for that. Like, it would get me in trouble too, cause a lot of dudes would DM me like, yo, that's my baby mom. Can you take her off your Instagram?
Damn. Like, would you? Like,
yeah, I was reckless with my IG. It was like, I was like a little Papi Chulo.
Hey.
Yo, I was just pictures and videos of me chilling with. I was reckless.
Right.
I was reckless with my shit, but then it would just literally just be videos. And I had people back home saying, yo, you on shit? You on something?
Right.
I'm like, what? I can't have fun?
Right.
Yeah, but I don't know. You acting weird. I'm like, bro, I'm just having fun, bro.
Right. Like
I'm chilling.
Why you into my shit? Mind your business.
They thought I was off the shit.
Right.
Really, they really started asking like serious questions like, yo, you good? I'm like, yeah.
What?
I'm just living life.
That's crazy. So what is the process of you doing a skit?
At first, it was get drunk first.
Shit.
It was always me and my man Patrick. Never forget my nigga Patrick. Got drunk. Go do like happy hours. Go to like a local bar or one of my uncle's clubs, get lit, and he's like, all right, we out. And then that's when I started taking it to the public.
Okay.
I stopped posting personal, family, funny Christmas, Thanksgiving videos. I'm like, all right, now we're gonna take it public.
Okay.
And he was like, yo, you wildin', but I'm with you.
Right.
And we'll do like certain shit, like some would hit, some wouldn't, but I feel like even if it didn't hit,
right,
it was a little stepping stone to the next one,
right,
the next one,
right,
the next one. So that's why now I'm not deleting no videos from back in the day. You can still search all the way down to when I first started.
Right.
The first video was when I was on stage with Fetty Wap when he was performing Trap Queen.
Okay.
And then after that is an intro from DJ Drewski when I used to rap.
Okay.
And after that intro is my first video when I was dancing at the dinner table.
Right.
And after that, it just goes all the way up till now.
Right.
So you can actually see it.
That's crazy. That's so, like, when you actually go and do a skit, is it like pre-thought or is it just like, you know, we're just going to get a camera and we're just going to go?
The public ones is just, we out.
We out? Shit.
But then the creativity ones is like, all right, let me think about it. How can I usually like turning memes into real life skits.
Absolutely.
Those hit. Sometimes you don't gotta go public.
Right.
The memes be like, yo, this meme is funny. It'll be funnier in video.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's just captured so much better sometimes when you actually have a solid 8 seconds behind it. You know, like that wheelchair, the wheelchair in the car, talking about reporting from Jersey. I was rolling. Oh my God.
Wasn't it cold? Like
I was off the Henny. I didn't feel nothing.
Because you were like in the snow. I was like, oh my God. Like,
and then people be like, oh, you about to get sick. I never got sick. That was my 4th time reporting live, doing something crazy, and I never got sick.
Wow.
Never got sick.
I'm surprised like you didn't like the wheelchair didn't just like hit like an ice or something.
Me
too. Nothing. I was waiting for it the whole time. I was like, there's no way.
Like,
you know?
Yo,
that was genius.
That's slow.
If y'all haven't seen the video, watch the video. Your eyes will be blessed. Absolutely. It's hilarious.
Definitely check it out on its
and you know what's crazy? The first reporting live, I started off, because I always got to take it to the next level. The first snow, I was like, yo, I want to do one with a mic. Like, I wanted to do different skits. So I remember it was a big snow day coming, like 2016. And I reported live just standing up. No crazy wheelchair, no none of that. It was just me standing. And that one hit hard, like the first one. And that's what caught World Star's attention.
Okay.
That's the video that had my boy Rambo, shout out to Rambo, had him DM me like, yo, what's your number? And I gave it to him. That video is the one where it started it all. Like, that's where World Star put me under the wing. I called him.
Okay.
I'm like, what's good? Is my Ruga? Like, yeah, yo. That reporting live in the snow. And I was just standing. I was just standing. I wasn't doing nothing crazy. It was just me reporting live. I was in my role like, yo, send me that now. So I'm. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry too. Now I didn't even introduce myself. I'm the I work for the Instagram for World Star. I handle the social media.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so right now I'm about to post that on World Star right now. Like, send me that.
Shit.
And this is my personal number. From now on, send me all your videos.
Wow.
Well, I bet. I hung up. I'm like, yo, we finally. Acting like I didn't know him. I'm like, who's this? I'm like, nigga, I've been.
Right.
I sent you like 40 DMs.
See, look, y'all heard it here first. All you got to do if you're trying to be successful with these skits is drink some Henny first.
Right.
And then
I was almost going to bring my hand dog.
Right. But you gotta take it to the extreme though, because he was like, yo, I've been seeing you, but it was like I wasn't impressed. Like, okay, that's funny. Okay, that's funny. Okay, that skit was funny. And then boom, you hit me with the reporting live. I'm like, all right, this is what separated him from the rest.
Right.
Like, I need to talk to him. So sometimes if you want to go all out, you gotta go all out, or else you're just gonna be like them other people, thousands of people trying to do it.
Right. No, I feel that. So you are in LA. So let's talk about what you did. Why are you out here, first of all?
Shit, I fuck with LA.
Hey.
It's great, isn't it?
It's different. It's different than the East Coast.
It definitely is. Definitely.
And but I'm out here because my manager, Five Mics, got me in a movie, like a short film.
Okay.
Hey, there we go.
It's gonna be called Super Bake.
Okay.
And it's featuring DC Young Fly and Michael Blackson.
Hey, there we go.
We were talking about Michael Blackson. Tell us how he is in person.
Nah, he's funny in person. Like, he just laid back. It's like all of us. Like, you know, as comedians, you know, that's our talent. We know when to turn it off and on.
Right.
You know, so when you're off camera, he has it off.
Right.
But when it's down to get busy, he turns it back on ASAP. That's just a talent we have.
Right.
Like, people look at me and think, yo, you're not crazy. I thought you'd be more crazy in person.
Right.
But now I'm laid back. Like, I could turn it on for you, but for what? You gotta pay me.
Right.
Like,
you better shit.
Yeah. I was definitely curious who we were gonna get when you came in. Like, I knew it was you, but like, is he gonna walk in and the energy level is gonna be up there and he's just gonna be just like live like that, like in the videos, or he gonna be mad chill? So it's definitely interesting to always hear somebody say like, hey, you know, I mean, I'm just chill.
But that's every comedian. Like, any influencer on IG that's lit. Like, I've chilled with all of them and they're all the same. It's an off and on button. But that's our talent.
Right.
Absolutely.
That's why that's why we get paid the way we get paid. Or that's why we're at where we at, because it's something that no other people could do.
Right.
It's something mental.
Right.
I met the craziest ones from Instagram, and I've chilled with them, and it's just an off and on button.
Wow. Interesting.
Right. I like that. So tell us your experience at the Cecil Hotel. Did you watch that documentary on Netflix?
That shit closed. I really wanted to go in there.
But did you watch the documentary?
Hell yeah, that's why I went.
I couldn't even look. As soon as they found the body, I had to stop. I couldn't even.
You know what's crazy though? I've been seeing that interview. I mean, that documentary like last year.
Really?
What Netflix is doing is, I think they're grabbing old YouTube shits and turning it into their own. Because before this, the Cecil?
Yeah.
Cecil Hotel?
Cecil Hotel. Before that, it was that white boy that killed his wife and 2 girls.
Oh, yeah.
I've been seeing that one too. And then before Netflix. So Netflix grabbed that one, I guess, and made it into a special, posted it up.
Wow, they're smart.
Yeah, and then
I ain't never seen.
And then they grabbed. I remember because during my 9 to 5s, I used to watch all these shit.
Right.
I used to bored at work. Yeah, bored at work. Hey. I used to be like, let me watch on YouTube. So I've seen all them shits.
That's crazy, because I was watching the documentary, and then as soon as they found that girl, I was like, this is way too close to home.
Yeah, but YouTube didn't give full details. Netflix gave out extra, like the Tumblr.
Oh yeah,
and the fact that she was depressed, it didn't tell me that in the YouTube shit. Wow. It was like 45 minutes on YouTube, and they also mentioned that the other rocker guy that was in that same hotel.
I didn't even finish it.
Yeah, supposedly it was a rocker guy in that same hotel that was kind of weird. He did rock music, and supposedly he was involved.
Oh hell no!
And they fucked his career up because I don't think it was him. And then
weren't they saying that it was like possessed? Like,
yeah, because in the documentary it showed like, oh, this girl signed someone did something to her, but then Netflix it went deeper. She was actually a little crazy. Like oh
hell no,
her Tumblr they used to investigate her Tumblr, and she'll write mad like depressive shit.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So what I think happened was that she went to this hotel, was depressed, left, went to Skid Row, got lit with one of these fiends, went back to the hotel. and
probably tweaking out
and ended up in that gas shit by herself, just on some like high shit. Because the way she was acting in that elevator video, that's a crackhead reaction.
Yeah,
her doing that crazy shit. And if you keep watching, the lobby manager said that before the elevator video, she went to the lobby and was like, she shouted, "LA's crazy and so am I." So I don't know why they let her go after that.
Right,
she went right back up.
Oh hell no.
So I'm like, what? She was hot. She was off the shit.
Oh hell no.
So my theory is she got lit with somebody somewhere in Skid Row with one of them fiends. Either she got lit with them or by herself. She probably copped something.
Right.
Either way, she got high and she did all that bullshit. That's when you saw the elevator.
Right.
And she went up to the gas tank by herself. And she fell in by herself.
And the door probably shut. Oof.
Yeah, probably shut.
That's scary, man.
Because if it is somebody, how would you climb up with that body?
Right.
Some people say that somebody forced her with a gun, but there's different theories. My theory is that she was fiended out and she went up there by mistake, fell in by mistake, and that shit closed probably.
Oof. I'm going to have to finish it.
Yeah, she's crazy.
Yeah,
but it's closed now. I went to go see what's up. Like, let me go up there and gas tank myself. I was gonna report live up there.
That would have been cool.
But it was locked. It was all locked. And
nah.
Yeah, it was all for that.
That's wild.
Supposedly they just recently closed it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're just a little bit too late.
Yeah, I can imagine y'all like close to home.
Hell no. When I was watching that, I was getting freaked out. I was like, nah, let me turn this shit off. I can't be. But talk about your visit at World Star.
Oh yeah, I went. During my trip in this LA trip, I went, and it was cool to finally meet the people behind who's been supporting me.
Right.
Because for some reason they didn't have to support me. They've been supporting me solid for 3 years straight.
Damn.
And it's funny because I never met them in person. And how are they supporting me more than my friends?
Right. Right.
I grew up with my day ones, and they support me. They post me more than my day ones. But it was good to finally match the face with the DMs.
Right.
You know, Danny. Shout out to Danny. He's a CEO of World Star after Q passed away.
Right, rest in peace, Q.
Rest in peace, Q. Definitely. And he showed me around the building, and it was dope actually just sitting down and meeting him.
Right.
You know, and just chopping it up with him and what's next, and like, you know, and how long I came, because he even said it. I'm one of the ones that they supported that I'm actually still relevant.
Right.
Because if they go back in time like 3 or 4 years ago, there's people they supported that I don't know what happened to them.
Whatever happened to like Funny Mike? Was that his name?
Yeah, Funny Mike. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Like, I used to love him, and then he just ducked off, and I was like, oh.
And then World Star stopped posting them, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Some people like just, I don't know. They don't know what to do with that fame. Like, okay, now what?
Yeah.
All right, you got the followers you want. You got the clout. Now what? What you gonna do with it?
Yeah.
Like I was telling my publicist Carmen, I know people with 1 million followers who's homeless.
Shit.
You feel me? And they crashed in my spot many times. And I would just ask them, like, I would ask that person, like, yo, why? Why you don't got no money? Like, what's going on? You got way more followers than me.
Right.
Yeah.
But some people just don't know why. You want to be famous, but they don't know for what.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so they just famous and broke.
Shit.
Dang.
So this is just a random question. So what's next, like, once you reach your goal? So you don't be, have all these followers and broke.
The way I see it is I don't get excited no more for things. I see it as more as like a keep grinding.
Okay.
Just keep grinding. Like, I used to get excited and used to think I made it, but like, nah, I just got to keep working.
Right.
Like, even with the High 97 interview skit that went viral, I thought, oh shit, it's over. I made it.
Right.
But then by next week, another skit went viral and everyone forgot about my shit.
Right.
Even though it's to this day, it's still legendary, but it was like, damn, that's how fast the internet is.
Right.
Yeah. People like, boom, boom. It's like, no one cares no more next. So I'm like, wow. And right there it hit me. It was like, damn, so this is like a lifestyle.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I'm like, all right, let's get it. This is what I want, right? Either this or go back to a 9 to 5. So I'm like, fuck it. And then for me, just a keep grinding situation. Keep grinding. Wow. Oh, look, you went on a podcast. I know I just got to keep grinding. Right. You on a billboard. I know I just got to keep grinding. Oh, you signed a World Star. I know I just got to keep grinding.
Right.
It never stops. It's like an endless thing. And that's going to show people who really wants it or who was just in it for clout or for fame or just, just for attention.
Right.
You know? I actually love entertaining people.
Okay.
So it's like, I don't think I'm ever going to stop.
So you get excited about the act of being able to entertain people, but not necessarily the accolades that come along with that.
Don't get me wrong. I do get happy. Like, I'm happy being here, but it's like, I don't want to because being too happy makes me comfortable.
Right. You get caught up in it.
And if I get comfortable, I stop doing skits and I lose focus.
Right.
That makes sense.
I feel that.
You get me?
Okay.
Like, so, like, if I was comfortable and I lost focus, you wouldn't see me do a part 4 of Reporting Live in the wheelchair.
Right.
I would have been like, I already done enough. Nah, I'd be like, nah, I gotta give it more.
Right.
You know, that's why people be like, you still doing that? Yeah, bro.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah.
Right.
Those are memorable. Like,
Yeah, I love
that's
it.
Hilarious.
Like now for the next one, if it snows again in Jersey, it's like, okay, what's next? How can I up a notch? One more. How can I make it even more better? I did the wheelchair. You know, like, can I get a helicopter? Like
right.
You know, something.
During a storm or something.
I was like, yo, hanging on.
Oh my God, bro.
Something, you know, but that's just the level of entertainment. I love entertaining.
Okay.
That's what's up. Okay, so I am gonna pass it off to my co-host Matt. He's gonna go in deeper into your videos, and then we'll go ahead and talk about your music.
I bet.
Okay.
Shit, I'm not gonna hold you. You already voluntarily answered a lot of stuff, but I am curious though. So you did say the accolades, you know, that you achieved throughout your success with everything you've been doing. You don't necessarily get caught up in it. But I know you were excited when you saw that billboard, though. Like, to be able to see all of your hard work to be received like that and recognized. Like, what initially goes through your head when you reach that? That's huge.
Not to get too spiritual, but it's like I already saw it before it happened. Like, you know, there's been a lot of nights where you stay up, like, staring out the window, and you know, and I'm one of those people. And like I said, not to get too emotional, too spiritual, like, I already saw this billboard back in 2017 before it happened. Like, I remember telling my people at the gym when I'll stop going, like, you trying to be like fat boy, nigga, just keep going to the gym. Like, oh, or like, yo, I'm leaving early. We got like 30 more minutes, hit the weights. Like, nah, bro, oh, you're gonna go do skits. It'd be like, damn, like,
Man.
And it used to be like, those times where I leave the gym and just because what he said, oh, you about to do skits, I would go straight home.
Dang.
And I'd be like, damn, but a lot of people don't know that. Like, I would never let nobody, like, you know? But it was like, damn. And that would make me lose motivation. And these were my day ones. These are people I went to middle school with.
Right.
So it was like, man, but then I'll get mad and that anger will make me like, I watch. But then little by little, you know, when you late night talking to God, it's like, God will show you certain things. And it's like,
Won't he do it? Come on now.
You know, God will show you certain things. And it's like, damn, that's what's waiting for me? I bet. And it may not happen next week, it may not happen next year, but it's going to happen if you keep being consistent.
Yeah. That's the thing with that. I've definitely dealt with that myself as well. That's the thing with that is like, God gave you the vision. God gave you the gift for a reason. So they're not going to see it. They're not going to understand.
Which is why they don't understand. Exactly. They don't. So I'm like, you know what? You know, I'm going to just. So when I saw it, I'm like, all right, now I'm going on to the next thing God showed me. You get me? Like, it's more like, all right, finally, it was about time. You get me? Like, it's more like, all right, what's next? Like, fuck that shit. What's next? Like, now I want more, you know? But I really, like, even with the music, like, I'm telling you now, dude, I haven't released no music, but I really been showed me in front of thousands of people overseas, been doing shows. I already see it.
Right. Okay.
And I'm saying that now it's 2021. It might happen. It may not happen next year, or it may not happen the year after that. But when it does happen, I'm gonna be standing on that stage looking at all those people like, all right, finally it happened. Now what's next?
Right.
You get me?
Interesting.
And I haven't released no music, so I'm talking just into existence. Same way how I spoke about the billboard or hitting 100,000, or I remember telling people who didn't understand. That's my thing now. I don't tell nobody. So, but I'm telling y'all because I'm giving y'all an exclusive. But
Right.
I
We got that exclusive only at In The Stew.
Hey.
You understand me?
You feel me? Like, I've been in the stew. I just don't post nothing. I don't record nothing because I don't want those people that don't understand talking shit.
Right.
My mistake was in the beginning was telling them my dreams and my goals. So when, you about to go do skits, it's like, damn, I should have never told this nigga. I should have just been like, I'm about to go home. Oh, I'm about to go on a date. Or I'm about to do something else. But I'm always open. I'm open when I talk. So I'll be like, yo, I'm gonna go do skits. Oh, okay. Well, good luck with that, Mr. Fat Boy. I'll be like, all right, whatever.
You get
bro.
that? People really
In the beginning, yeah. In the beginning, when they didn't understand. Now I'm in my own lane.
Right.
I'm in my own lane for myself.
Right.
You know, but I always give love to Fat Boy because I tell her what it is. He made me start. You know, he opened the doors for a lot of us.
Right.
You know, not just in Jersey, but in general.
Absolutely.
Because that's when World Star kind of stopped posting fights and started posting funny skits.
Right.
Right.
And Fat Boy was the pioneer of that. You know, and he started it off, and he became relevant all these years. Because before Fat Boy, it was that dude that used to be like, put him in a coffin.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
But he was on YouTube.
Oh shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That was years ago.
Years ago. But he stopped, or I don't know if he got locked up or what, but he disappeared. Fat Boy came in and took his spot, and World Star put him under the wing.
Right.
He was getting posted like 3 times a week.
Yes.
I was like, damn, he's getting love. And it's like, that was the only person who was actually doing it at the time. Now we got a ton of people. So they try to expand all of us. Like, oh, you're going to get your turn. Let me post, you know. But at that time, it was just Fat Boy. It was like, damn. Which is why his followers went up. And, you know, so, you know, shout out to Fat. I'm happy that I could say he's from Jersey.
That's what's up.
So he opened up a lot of doors. He's the one that motivated me, like, to, you know. Yeah. Because I seen it with my own eyes from the beginning.
It makes a difference, really, when you get to see somebody from your area, you know, doing what you want to do or something similar, and they're putting on for the people, too. I love seeing that.
Instead of hating, why not do it? Like, if you could do it better. Yeah. You do it then.
Right.
So all that people that talk shit, oh, he this, he that, then you do it. So that's the mentality I had. Sure. I would tell my people, not talking shit, but like, yo, I'm funny, too.
Right.
Maybe even funnier.
Speak your truth. Come on now.
But like my own way. Like,
yeah.
So add some Spanish into it too, like my culture. Like, I didn't do it.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, you're right, big bro. I'm gonna start doing it. You're right. I'm gonna do it. And you know, I did it.
I like that. I look forward, just bring to the music real quick. I look forward to being able to see how you go about your music when you do decide to put it out. I saw on your YouTube page, the Hot 97 Freestyle Gone Wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Rolling. Look, if y'all don't really know how funny this man is.
People know I don't know how to spit, man. I can really spit for real.
You were rapping. It was so funny. It was so funny, but you were really rapping.
Yeah, I was doing the 6ix9ine vibe before 6ix9ine. Like, if you listen to my old songs, people make fun of me because I would yell so and I'll say my words with such like, yeah, about that life. And they'll make fun of me, but then 6ix9ine came out doing it, but it's cool.
Sure, for all we know, 6ix9ine was watching you. Come on now.
Yeah, I did it in 2011. Oh, yeah. Like, I'm about that life. I'll take your wife. But now he does it and it's like, it's hot.
Right.
That's hilarious. I'm dead.
But I've been used to, like, you know, and then I was never really a laid back rapper. I was awesome, like, you know, talking my shit. But now when I do release music, it's gonna be a whole different vibe, a whole different language. So, but you won't see, because I notice overseas supports you way more.
Yeah, they do.
Interesting. It's crazy. Your own people won't even want to do it, but somebody else somewhere else will.
Exactly, and which is why I'm willing to go all the way overseas and do it.
Right.
And same thing with skits. My city didn't really support me until they saw random people supporting me.
Right. Then they want to hop on the bandwagon.
That's wild.
But until now, you don't know how good it feels when people DM me, post this, and I send them a screenshot of a tweet they wrote about me in 2011. I'm like, hey, bro. Damn, you still remember, bro? Wasn't that? Nah, fuck you here. Keep that same energy.
Right.
I've done it a few times and it felt, I think that's better than sex. Like that revenge, like, I swear to God, I think that's better than sex.
You said, I felt better than busting a nut.
Yeah, facts. Or when they come up to you at a club drunk and I'm getting a drink at the bar and they're like, yo, bro, can I tell you something? I'm like, what happened, bro? Because I already know we don't like each other, so what happened? Bro, I just want to tell you that, yo, you did it, bro. Like, you proved me wrong. Yo, can I buy you a Henny shot? Let's drink. Like, nah, I don't want to shake your hand, but you can buy me a Henny shot.
Right.
Like, no, you did. No doubt. Like, I'll pound you. Like, yo, but I'm sorry, man. I know back in the days. Right. I'm like, all right, cool. Here's a Henny shot. It comes 2 Henny shots, man. You pay, all right, boom, boom. All right, bro, and I just leave him. And I just leave him talking. Like, bro, I'm good. Like,
right.
I get that, though.
That's a good feeling. Because I'm not going to lie, I was lit in my city. Like, even back in the day, that's how I even knew Fetty. Like, I was more lit than Fetty Wap in 2011.
Shit.
Fetty Wap wasn't even really rapping like that.
Dang, how'd you guys meet?
Just being in Jersey. When you know street niggas, you just end up meeting certain people. I was in a studio in Patterson, and I used to show a lot of his Ziploc gang niggas.
Okay.
For people who don't know, Ziploc is like a poppy crew that, you know, that moves certain things. And then,
we got it.
Yeah, in fact, so, you know, Wap would chill with them a lot, and I will know them, and then they'll come to Patterson. I'm like, bro, that's like 40 minutes away, but just come, like, so I would go, My man will give you free studio time. Like, all right.
Oh, bad.
And you just see certain people. Like, oh, this is my man, such and such. Or this is Zoo, this is WAP. Oh, what up? You know, like, yeah, I'm going to start rapping too. Like, oh, that's what's up. But I didn't know 2014 he was going to take over. Like, if I would have known, I would have like, what's the number?
Right.
Like,
let's connect, bro.
Yeah, let's connect. But that's what happens. You got to be humble all the time. You never know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm about to start rapping. I'm rapping too. Like, I'm lit right now. I don't give a fuck about shit. Like, say nah. But it was like, that's how I met him, through Patterson, Jersey nigga. Just, you know.
That's crazy.
To Jersey, just meeting people through Jersey. That's it. You just take that 45-minute drive and just be around there, just chilling, and you'll meet certain people.
And you could write a fire book based off of what I've heard you say in this interview today.
I'm gonna give you that exclusive right now, man.
For real.
Well, we got a book coming soon. What?
That's why when people be like, "How you on stage with Fetty in his prime?" Because of that, like he was, you know, I'll be like, "Yo, Fetty, I'm about to come through." Like, yeah, come through. Like, and then he'll have me on stage. And it was when like Trap Queen, he'll perform it and people would just stare at him. But it was taking off though. It was 2014, you know, and then it'll be to the point where he'll invite me to his stadiums performances. He'll come through and then just love, which is why now when I start doing the podcast, he gave me the exclusive.
Right.
Yo, I'm gonna need that exclusive. Like, bro, you know I got you. Like, not for real though. You about to go to Vlad TV, aren't you? Or you about to go to the Breakfast Club, aren't you? Bro, if I tell you I'm gonna give you the exclusive, I'm gonna give it to you.
Right.
You're like, bro, don't play with me. Like, nah. And he actually did it. He held me down.
That's cool.
That's what's up.
Wow.
So that's love right there.
That is love.
Because he even said it. I see you put in the work. I like how you transition from music to skits. I don't want to say your music didn't take off, but I like how your skits, you know, you don't stay put.
Right.
You
Always
know?
doing something.
Always do. Oh, yeah, in fact, always got to do something.
Right. Well, shit. Let's go ahead and talk about your music then. So you started, then it stopped, then you did, you know, the Instagram stuff. So now you're going to come back. So when do you think you're going to start putting out music again? Or what is your plans as an artist now that you have the fan base and you have...
Go back to the basics.
Okay.
Invest in myself. But now it's actually going to matter. And I feel like I'm going to get the return twice as much. So I always tell people, like, even people that DM me, like, yo, how can I put me on, or how can I be big as an influencer? I took what I learned from music into the skits.
Right.
You know, people don't know, while I was still working a 9 to 5 doing skits, instead of spending $500 on this, $600 on that, I was spending $100 or $50 on blogs to post my skits.
Right.
But the good ones.
Right.
I would pick like, all right, which one's my good one this week? This one. And I'll hit up different blogs. Yo, how much to post a skit? How much to post a skit? 50, 80,
That's smart.
100. So you boom, 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 boom. And it'll just, you know, take off.
Right.
And I learned that from my music.
Right.
But now it's like less. And it's something that I don't have to spend so much money on.
Right.
I go outside, record something, boom. I did it for free.
Right.
I didn't have to spend money on nice clothes, on a video guy, on lights, cameras, you know, on production. So I learned a lot from my music, investing. You gotta invest in yourself. Right. Even now, I invest in myself. And that's another thing too. Like I remember going back to the This Is 50, when my Hot 97 interview took off, they ended up reaching out to me for an interview.
Shit, I would have been like, can I get my $400 back?
Yeah,
then we
the
could
400.
do it.
I charged $400.
There we go.
I charged $400. Like, yeah, that was a good feeling. I remember. That's when I was like, but I stayed humble. I'm like, okay, cool, let's do it. And it wasn't even with the same people. It was different people.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, nah, they got nothing to do with it. So I went. But I remember FaceTiming the person that charged me. I'm like, look where I'm at, cuz. And he just said, oh, what's up?
Yeah.
Rub
me my money.
It is, isn't it?
Where you at? You still work here?
Right. I heard you got fired.
Yeah.
Shit.
He's like, nah.
So where you at, though?
Yeah, exactly. Nah, but so I'm going to do the same thing with my music, is invest in myself.
That's what's up.
I don't mind paying certain things. Like,
right.
You know, any money I get from a booking, some of it goes to investing in myself to this day. You know, I think even when I get a lot of money from labels and the labels be like, I will take care of it, I would still want to use my own money to invest.
Right.
Like, I that's something I learned since I started music, since young. Investing in yourself is key. Like now, look, I remember spending 100, 200, 300. And I still remember, I tried to get, even before World Star, even before Never Pointing Live, I hit a World Star. How much for to post my video? $3,000.
Oh, for real?
Per one video? Like, yeah. let me get back at you. Yeah, that hurt me.
Like,
damn.
That hurt. Oh,
that hurt.
I'm like, I'll be back. And then I didn't get mad. I was just, I went to the little ones. And then I remember, like, even one of them was It's Biscuit. Shout out to It's Biscuit. He was like the biggest blogger in the world. He would charge me like a little $50, you know, at the time. And now, okay, I'll make a list. First one was It's Biscuit. And the second one was such and such. Third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. I think I stopped at 10. Okay, so I'm going to go clubbing this week. But then these got to get paid, so I'm going to use this skit. So I'm always like analyze it. So 400 will go to like 8 blogs.
Right.
And from those 8 blogs, certain celebrities will pick at it and post it on their shit.
Right.
It was like a domino effect.
Right.
But I had to pick the best ones. So I remember even with the Hot 97 one, I invested in that one.
Right.
People think, oh, you on this blog. In my head, I'm like, I know I paid for it.
Right.
but I write back like, oh, shit, that's crazy.
Right. You're like, they don't know.
Yeah, they don't got to know.
Right. That's the excitement for it. I like that.
That's the game behind the game, like free gems. So for people who DM me, like, how can I get started? Invest in yourself.
Yes.
So now I'm getting all that money back.
Right.
From 2015, 2016. Because right now, how much for a post? 800. Can you do 6? I'll do 6. Or like, 1,000. And I'm getting all that money back. That's all the money back. See, that's investing in yourself. Because now I'm getting all that money back in return. So and it's a good feeling.
Nah, I fuck with that.
And I don't got to invest as much as before.
Right.
You know? So, because now we're supposed to be for free.
Right. That's so dope. I was going to say before, like, you were asking them, can you post me how much you charging? And now you guys have a relationship and they're willingly posting you and you don't have to necessarily pay.
Yeah, it's just crazy. That's why you got to be consistent.
Yeah.
That's when Rambo first hit me up. Yo, what's your number? I told my co-worker, look, because he saw it all. When we was in that warehouse. Look, bro, Rambo, yo, good. And I remember, like, yo, he followed me, but he's not writing back. He's not, should I hit him up? Nah, the moment you hit him up, he's going to be like, oh, he wants me for this.
Right.
And it took like 6 months. I remember, yo, I'm about to hit him up. Don't hit him up. If it wasn't for my coworker, I think I would have fucked that relationship up.
Damn.
I wanted to DM him so bad.
No, that's exciting. Shit.
I remember it took like even from like spring to summer. By fall,
damn,
I did the reporting live. Almost by winter, he hit me up. I'm like, fine, yo, look
right.
funny.
You don't know how long I've been waiting for this.
That's like when we were on the phone. Like, hey, my name is Rambo. I had it on me. I'm like, yeah, I know who you are.
Right. Get to the point. Tell me you want me.
Yeah, tell me you want me. Come on. Nah, shout out to Rambo. That's my nigga, bro. Like,
that's dope.
Because of him, why I got to meet everyone else from World Star.
Right.
But like, yeah, you have to be consistent and don't be annoying.
Come on now.
Like, just don't, just keep working.
Boss talk, you heard it here. Boss talk from the man. Hey.
That is what's up. So is there anything else that you wanted to touch on before we wrap this interview up?
I think we pretty much wrapped everything. Like, we touched on everything.
I know. I think we got everything. Like, I thank you so much for taking the time to come out here. And being in the stew with us and chopping it up and giving us an exclusive. I hella appreciate you.
All love. Thank you for having me. Because we fuck with Coco, Kim Coco.
Yes, so Kim Coco. Shout out to Kim Coco.
Shout out to Kim Coco.
She told me that I came right over here.
Yes. And you guys don't forget to follow him on at Mike Ruga on Instagram.
Like 1 G. People still put 2 G's. I don't know why. Like Ruga.
Right. That is so funny. Yeah, make sure you guys go follow him. Make sure you follow Matt. Matt, what is your Instagram?
At Matt from the East on Instagram.
Make sure you guys follow In the Stew. Follow me at It's DejahBoo. And you guys tune in for our next episode. Peace out.
Let's get it.
Peace.
Hey.